What is happening at home? We lose to another mediocre team on home ice. What are we doing? Tell me. Tell me. What are we doing?
Hey, hey, Tampa Bay, looks down the left field line. That ball is gone.
Lightning loses 1-6-3 to the Calgary Flames. A team that is currently selling. A team that is currently not interested. They're just not interested in the playoffs. When I say that, obviously I'm talking about the folks up here, not the players on the ice. So it's just mind-boggling how obviously Montreal game, we come out terribly, but we end up coming back, winning in a shootout. Cool. We got our 2 points at home. That should have been... Something needs to click up there. We can't have first periods like that. We can't have slow first periods and just expect ourselves to click into it once it hits the second and third period and we got to make stuff happen. Because that's not how you win. That's not how you consistently win. Yes, it'll happen every once in a while, but it's not how you consistently win. They come out slow again tonight, and yeah, no comeback in this one. So to start off the game, there just was nothing offensively for the Lightning. Calgary ended up getting power play. Lightning were able to kill that off. Cool. Calgary then rings one off the post. The first 10 minutes, it was all Calgary. All Calgary. I don't think the Lightning got their first shot. God, maybe like 6 minutes left? 6 to 7 minutes left? Their first shot on goal. Hello? 13, 14 minutes it takes us that long to get ourselves in the game, even make the goalie do any bit of work? Like, this is getting really frustrating, guys. You expect them to drop stuff like this on the road, but at home, this is where we've been consistent for so many years. We can always rely. When we get that home stand, we're going to move our way up the standings a little bit. First goal of the game went to Dryden Hunt from Sharon Govich, who just balled out. Shout out to Sharon Govich, 4 points. Looks like here that's his career high, just reading that headline. But yeah, 4 points from Sharon Govich, so good on him. On that first goal, he fights through Stamkos and Crozier to get the puck and just passes it right in front of the net. And guess who's just standing there wide open in front of Vasi? Vasi has no chance. Just like a few of the goals tonight, Vasi has no chance. The defense just is not there. It's too sloppy. You guys are wide open. What is he supposed to do? That puts them up 1-0. Soon after that first shot for the Lightning, though, Hedman enters the zone, just glides in. A nice, graceful Swede. 6'6", just glides right in. Getting into the offensive play, which we love to see from our defensemen, because good things happen when our defensemen move up, and that is what happened. He puts a shot on, gets saved, goes out wide. Nick Paul gets it, throws in front of the net. Sheary finally breaks his goal drought. He gets his second goal of the year. Sheary is... You don't expect a ton from Sheary, but you expect more than 2. Finally breaks his drought and ties the game at 1-1. Lightning end up getting a power play because Kadri is doing Kadri things. He can't control his temper. He gets 4 minutes for roughing, and AC Mont gets 2 minutes for kind of going back at him. So 2-minute power play. Some decent chances, but no goal. Stays at 1-1 going into the second. The second period. Oh my. Not a good period at all. You were kind of hoping, okay, similar story to the Canadiens game. Start off bad, and they slowly get more and more into it as the game goes on. But that's not what happened tonight. That first goal, the puck kind of just flutters in the air and falls to Huberdeau, who's able to pass it right in front, and Sharangovich finishes that. Hedman was in position, but it just goes past his stick, and Vasi has no chance. So that's 2-1. That third goal, the Lightning turned the puck over in their own zone. I believe it went from Lilleberg to, I don't remember who was in that corner, but they aren't able to get it. Calgary gets it. Sharangovich beats Vasi on a really nice slap shot. That makes it 3-1. And then less than a minute later, I don't really know what happened here. It was one of those goals you just like watch the replay and you're still just like, what the hell just happened? Vasi wanted goalie interference, the Lightning challenge, that didn't work. So it was 4-1. 4-1 in a span of about 3 minutes. You're looking here at the times, 6:11, 8:34, 9:25, just like that. You're down 3 goals and you're in a hole. Can you dig yourself out? Again? So because there was no goalie interference and the Lightning challenge, Calgary goes on a power play. Cirelli does make a great play shorthanded to get in on goal and ends up drawing a tripping penalty. So it's 4-on-4 for about a minute, and then the Lightning go on the power play for about a minute. They don't score on the power play, but very, very soon after, Kucherov with a cross-ice pass to Stamkos. Stamkos passes it to Cirelli, who's waiting there right in front of the goal. Is able to put that in the net, makes it 4-2. Unfortunately, Money Puck is not working, so that's why we're on NHL.com. I'll check after I finish this little bit here to get the expected goals and all of the just the deeper dive into the game. But third period, of course, Blake Coleman had to get a goal in on us. That was it. There was no real pushback in that third period. No real push to make the comeback, get back into the game, and possibly, do what they did again against the Canadiens. So Blake Coleman scores, about 7 minutes left. Cooper pulls Vasi. Very, very soon after that, they score, and that's that. AC Mont does end up scoring from Sheary and Paul, but at that point, it did not matter. It was wraps. It was wraps. They still needed 3 more goals with, 5 minutes left. So it was done. The Lightning lose again, 6-3 to the Flames at home. All right, Money Puck is now up. Shows it as a pretty even game. I guess I can kind of see it because it doesn't really consider defensive mishaps, and that's what most of the goals were, especially those first few. Guys were wide open in front of net, and they are able to bury it. So, guys, what are we going to do? 2 expected goals, and they end up scoring 6. Let's say 5 because of the empty netter. What are we doing, guys? I just made a video on Anthony Duclair. Yes, we picked up Anthony Duclair. That is great depth on that bottom 6. Much needed, much needed, much needed. But our depth is in shambles offensively and defensively. Giving up silly goals, just ridiculous goals. I've done enough. Let's look at the scores from around the league. Boston beats up on Toronto. The Flyers beat Florida. The Devils are a team that are right behind us in the standings. They won 4-1. The Capitals are a team right behind us in the standings. They won 6-0. And this is another team right here. The Islanders that are right behind us in the standings. They're at San Jose. I'm sure they'll win it. Yes, I'm trying to jinx them. I'm sure they'll win it. They will. There's no way. No way. San Jose. The Sharks lose at home. There's no way. All right, and here are those Eastern Conference standings. Lightning with 64 games played, 72 points, tied with the Red Wings, who do have 62 games in play, so 2 games in hand. Yeah. Yeah. You see these teams behind us, they're catching up, guys. They're catching up. They're catching up to us while we're on a home stand. Now, does that make any sense? Does that make any sense? The Islanders, when they win tonight, are going to have 70 points with 2 games in hand. We are really skating on thin ice, making the playoffs, guys. This is not... We're at the point, we can't just say it's the Lightning, they're going to make the playoffs. This team does not have that same depth. They don't have a Colton, a Gord, a Goudreau, a Coleman. I don't even know if I said him already. A Maroon. They don't have these guys. They don't have this depth. This is not a given that we're going to make the playoffs. As good as our stars are, depth is necessary in the NHL. And it is glaring, absolutely glaring right now on this team. So we'll see what this pickup does for us, Anthony Duclair. Hopefully it does wonders. That's all a man can hope and dream. But that's going to be it from me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave your comments down below. Leave your frustrations down below. If it comes across any other fan base, say whatever you want down below. Here to take it on the chin. Right there. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe. Be nice and drink some water. Go Bolts.